Hello there everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you taking the time to spend with me. If you like this type of content, please consider subscribing and smashing that like button. Today we're going to be doing our March closeout, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and look into my binders and count out how much money we have left over for the month of March. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start. I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side, and I'm going to start with the black and white binder. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Today is Friday, and it is April 12th, I believe. I took my mom and dad out to lunch today, so it was nice. It's kind of gloomy out. It's supposed to rain here in California Saturday, Sunday, well, at least in Southern California. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get started with my bills, annual bills. So we started off ending February with $138, and then in March we went ahead and added $55. So let's see what we have left. 50, 70, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, and 3. So we have 143 left in our annual bills. And let me go ahead and see. I know I had to pay for my pest control. So let's get the calculator and see what we got. 138 plus 55, 193, and then we have 143 left. So I spent $50. And that was for the pest control. And I know I said I was gonna write down my expenses, but I forgot. So gotta get used to it still. All right, so for birthdays, we started off March with 140, and then we added 70. So let's see what we have left. I know I spent some money out of here because it was my son's birthday in April, beginning of April. So we have 50, 70, 90, we have 100. So 140 and 70 is 210, and we have 100 left. So 50, 70, 90, 110. So we spent 110. 110, and we have 100 left. All right. So that's for birthdays. Emergency fund, we had 400 to begin with, and then we added 3, so we should have 7 because I have not spent anything here. So 51, 52, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So 700 in emergency. Okay, earthquake insurance. This I have not spent anything out of. This is not due until October. So we started off with 84 and we added 25. So we have 50, 70, 91, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have 109 for earthquake insurance. Kids, we started off with 853. We added 200. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 50, 1, 2, and 3. 1,053. So we did not spend anything out of kids. Okay. Saving, which we'll be using for my Roth. We had started off with 500 and then we added 200, so we should have 700 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 80, oops, 7. So we have 700 here. Taxes, we did our taxes back in February, so this is for the upcoming year. We started off with 520, we added 100, so we should have 620 in here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, and 20. So we've got 620 in here. Okay. And then at the end of the video, I will calculate out to see how much we have left. So in vet, we started with $896 when we added $450. So we have 1,000, 100, 200, 10, 15, and 16. So let's calculate this. So we had $896, we added $450, and then let's count that again. We have 1,000, 1, 2, 10, 15, 16. So minus 12, 16. So we spent 130 out of here. And I'm definitely gonna have to take some more out of this because unfortunately my baby is still getting treatment and is undergoing some other diagnostic testing. So he had to get an ultrasound done, and he's getting he's going to the cardiologist to get his heart checked out. So I know that some of this money is going to be going, but I'm telling you that spot insurance is really coming in handy. They're processing my claims fairly quickly, and they are reimbursing me even quicker. So I'm very, very satisfied with them. Okay, so water filter. I haven't spent anything here, but I do need a call to get our water filter under the sink. The water filter is replaced there. So we didn't have anything starting in March, but we added 80, so we should have 80 still. So 50, 70, 80, which is correct. So here's 0, and then we have 80 left over. So that's it for this binder. Then we'll go into the black binder. And car maintenance, I haven't spent anything out of this just yet. We had 900 to start off the month, and then we added 200, so we should have 1,100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 1,100 for car maintenance, which I will probably be taking out soon because I need to get my car checked. I need to see if I need brakes and tires and just an overhaul to see what is needed on my car. So and then I also want to get some work done on my daughter's car. We're still trying to figure that out. So car payment, which I don't have a car payment, but I am stuffing for a car in the future, and then I'm also saving for my tags for next year. So we started off with $450, and then we added $225. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50, 75. So we have 675 here for car payment or car tags. Okay, then for clothing, we started off with $38, and then we added 65. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 1, 2, 3. So we have 103, which is correct because I did not spend anything out of clothing. I'm trying to bulk this up a little bit more so I can buy some clothes for the summertime, which is coming up quick. Costco, we started in March with nothing, and we added $250, but we did spend there, so I only have $40 left. So I spent $210. All right, that's for Costco. Then for gifts, we started off March with 140, added 70. So I did use some of this to buy a gift for my son. So I know I said I was going to use this for Christmas, but I don't know. It's going to probably be gifts for anything else and Christmas. I got to get some new envelopes or make some new envelopes. But so now we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we have 180 left. So let's see. 140 plus 70 plus minus, how much did I say? 180. So $30 out of here. Okay. $30. And then for household, we started the month of March with 0. We added 250, so we should still have that amount in here. So we have 50, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 75. Okay, I guess I did spend some money in here. On what? I don't remember. 175. Oh, I know what I spent it on. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember, if you knew on one of my last videos, I had mentioned that my neighbor had a tree that was growing up really high into the electrical wiring. Well, my neighbor, bless his heart, he doesn't have very much money. He's disabled and doesn't have much money coming in, and he couldn't afford to get his tree trimmed. Couldn't find anybody to trim the tree for him. So what I did was I asked my gardener if he would trim the tree for him, and so he agreed and he did that for him. And the tree is cut down really low, and he had a lot of brush in the backyard, kind of in the walkway. So my gardener went and cleared all that out for him and did an excellent job. So he only charges $300. So I took some money out of household to pay for that. So my neighbor's really happy that he's able to get that brush out of the way, because it kind of was a fire hazard as well, especially with summer coming up and the hot months and 4th of July and all that. And fireworks are allowed in our city. So we get fireworks. I mean, we get tons of fireworks in our city. So I wanted to make sure that that was taken care of before, the summertime hits and, we have the hot weather and whatnot. So anyway, so that's where the money came from. So this one, that doesn't have a label on it yet. This one is for my mommy and daddy. And so I started this in March. I started this envelope. So they are down here. So they didn't have anything starting in February, but I put 50 in March, and I didn't spend anything, so they have 50 left over. I did have lunch with them earlier today, and so I was able to spend a little bit of time with them, which was nice. I work 4 days a week, and I have every Friday off, so I try to spend as much time as I can with them. So I try to make my Fridays to go either go have breakfast with them or go have lunch with them, just to get them out and just take them out and treat them to something nice. So I did that today. But anyway, so vacation had 380. We added 150. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So I have 530 in here. I haven't spent anything yet, but we did book the resort to take my daughter for her birthday. So we'll be doing that in June. And these 2 envelopes in my last video, I said that they were in here just to be in here, but I forgot. I put this in here because I wanted to add a YouTube and a Temu envelope. And I just kind of threw this in here. It was a little extra pouches that I had from my 100 envelope challenge. So I add this in here. I need to add labels or get new envelopes or whatnot. So, but I did add 50 in each one. So they're still in there. I did spend some money on Temu, so I got to take this out soon. But that's not going to be paid until next month. So, because I put it on my credit card. So anyway, YouTube and Temu have 50, and I don't know why I have here that they started with 50 in February, but they didn't, so I still have 50 left, which is not really accurate, but it is. So, and then for medical, we started off March with I believe 250. Yeah, we started with 250 and then we added 100, so we should have 350 here. So 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330. No. 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 340, 340. Oh yeah, 340. And that is because I took $10 out to pay for my 10 to pay for my I went to go get my eyes checked, so that was my copay, $10. So that's where the $10 went. And this one always gives me a hard time to open, but that back in there. There we go. So now we're done with this binder. And then this binder, this is actually what I go in pretty much every week. And I kind of just replenish my cash envelopes that are in my wallet. So this is my rollover money, I guess you would call it, or my leftover money from February. So for fun, I have $50. For gas, I have $50. And then for personal, I have, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I have 40 in personal. So, you know, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it in here and just keep it in here as a buffer for each one. So I'll just go ahead and put these back. I think I'm going to do that. I don't know where else I would, I mean, I guess I could put them in a savings challenge, which I am getting. I'm getting those savings challenges together so that I can start doing those. But I don't know. We'll see. For now, I'm just going to keep it in here as a buffer. So date night, I spent all 100, and then we have nothing left. And then in fun, I spent 30, and we had, no, I spent 35, and we have 30 left. You know what? I already forgot. How much do we have in fun? No, we have 50. I'm shorting myself. Let me fix this. So, this is 50 and this should be 15. Okay. So 15 spent, 50 left. Okay, and then gas, I spent 150, I have 50 left. And then me, I had 410. Let me bring this over here. 410, and then I have 40 left. So that means I spent 370. What did I spend it on? Shoot, who knows? And then the 100 envelope challenge, that started with 44.25. Oops, 44.25, and then I added 4.95 in the month of March, so I have 49.20 there. Okay, so let's add all this up, but I'm gonna put this on this side because I'm a righty, and it just feels more comfortable on this side. So
that brings us with an ending balance of $12,974.
jeez Louise. You guys, this is incredible. I am definitely going to be getting some prop money to put in these binders because all this money is going back to the bank to gain some interest. I have a SoFi account. The APY is 4.6% right now. I love it. It's easy. I have different vaults that I created for different categories, and so I'm going to have to take this money out and take it to the bank so that I can gain some interest. But that's pretty incredible. Anyway, if you stood until the end, thank you. I appreciate your time. And if you did, then go ahead and put a blue heart emoji. And if you like this content and you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and joining the fam bam. I would love to have you here. And I want to thank all my new subscribers and my existing subscribers. I appreciate you all and I'm grateful for you. And I wish you well and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye.